Hello, welcome to my channel, A Blessed Budget. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're notified that I am budgeting. Before I get started, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to budget with me and support me during this financial journey as I navigate through how to make my money stretch through the month. And to all of my viewers, I hope after this video you will consider subscribing. Closing out September. I am late. I have been keeping up with my budget, but as far as me like recording, it's been like a big mess. I did upload a video, but it was canceled, so I had to re-upload it again, and that was me doing week 3 and 4. So now that September is over, we are actually like in October already. I'm just trying to play catch up with recording videos. So we are going to go ahead and close out September. So this is my September debt payment plan. And these are the creditors that I do owe, and these are their balances for September. So for the our balance is now $4,853.99. Our Discover card has been paid off, so that is at 0. And this is the credit card. Best Buy's balance for September is $61.78. And our Klarna balance for September was $181.08. So altogether, our total debt payments for the month of September was $590.34. So now we're just going to go ahead and look at our monthly debt progress. So last month, which was August, our total debt balance was $5,384.39. This month, our total debt balance is now $5,096.85. So our total debt monthly progress was $287.54. And our total debt monthly progress was 5%, which is still in the positive. That is so good. So for our overall debt progress, our total that we started with was in 2022, our total debt balance that we started with was $23,170.40. This month, which is in September, our debt balance is now $5,096.85. So as you can see, these two numbers are very different, and we have been paying off debt. So since I've started my debt journey, I have paid overall $18,073.55 worth of debt. And that is 78% of our debt being paid off. A little backstory. I told you guys that I do owe student loan debts, and I owe about $20,000. So I am now going to have to like make a plan on how I am going to be able to pay off that. As far as you guys can see right here, this is my total current balance of my student loans, $20,364.38. I did kind of figure out how I wanted to repay these student loans, so I did like number them. So as far as this first one, which is $58.68, then I have this one at $19.22.49, and these are the percentages of the interest. So forth and so forth. These are the schools, and then yeah. So this is my debt that I do owe, and I'm going to see how I am going to be able to pay off these balances, one balance at a time. So next year I am going to actually when I put total debt that I started with, I'm just going to put this $20,000, and I'm going to start it in 2025. So I'm going to have this as the total current balance, and then I'm going to put in 2025. That's the total debt that I started with. So the debt that I started with in 2022 is getting paid off. So when 2025 come around, I'm going to start with this number again. And if I can pay $23,000 off, I can pay $20,000 off. So you guys pray for me and be with me. So that's going to be a journey within itself. So that is a update for our debt payment plan. I am going to have those debts listed here in order that I want to pay them, and the interest, and then the minimum payments, and of course the extra payments that I am going to be making for those student loans. So next year we are going to be paying off more debt, but it's okay because after that, that's no more. No more. I'll be paying off a mortgage next. So anyways, a little backstory of that. Now we're going to go ahead and look into our September monthly budget category breakdown and to see where did all my money go. Okay, so we are now going to go ahead and get started with the category breakdown. So our starting balance when we came into September 1st, we started off with $96.23. Our earned income was $1,131.34. Other income that came in was $3,986.17. Savings used, we used $1,123 worth of savings. So altogether, our total monthly inflow for the month of September was $6,336.74. So we're going to go ahead and break this down to where did all this $6,000 go to for the month of September. So for rent, my portion was $169. Utilities, we paid $584.70. For insurance in September, we paid $323.52. Monthly subscriptions, we paid $97. We'd had no yearly subscriptions come out in September. For debt this month, we paid $590.34. For gas, we spent only $178.84 for the month of September. Household, we was over budget by a lot. We spent $434.05. For me, I spent $208.04. For my daughter, she spent $261.43. My son, he spent $89.74. Miscellaneous, we only spent $20.32 for the month of September. Savings deposited, I saved $89 for the month of September. Food out, we spent $136.23. Car wash / car accessories, we spent $12.99. For tithing, we spent $60. Savings spent, we spent $42.59. The rest of the savings that was used was for the bills and variable expenses. And then for groceries, we spent $231.29. So altogether, our total for our September monthly, all our categories together, it came up to $3,529.08. So for the month of September, in variable expenses and in bills, we spent $3,529.08. Now the rest of the money is actually going to be starting next month's, which is October, starting balance. So if you subtract this from this, you'll get my October start balance. So as you can see, for the rent, we were on budget. For utilities, we were under budget by $95.30. For insurance, we were under budget by $6.48. For monthly subscriptions, we were over budget by $7. Yearly subscriptions, we were on budget. For our debt, we was over budget by $90.34. For gas, we were under budget by $61.16, which is good. For our household, we were over budget by $184.05. I did buy a new blender. I did have to buy ink for my computer, well, for my printer. And, you know, the tissue and all the extra stuff. So, yeah. Me, I was over budget by $8.04. My daughter, she was over budget by $61.43. My son was under budget by $110.26. Miscellaneous, we were under budget by $119.68. Our savings deposited, we were over budget by $5, which is very well. Car wash, car accessories, we were under budget by $27.01. For tithing, we were on budget. For our savings spent, we were over budget by $42.59. And for groceries, we're under in groceries by $88.71. So as you can see, the total monthly inflow percentages are over here. So these are the percentages of the $6,336.74 that went towards each category. Rent got 3%. Utilities got 9%. Insurance got 5%. Monthly subscriptions got 2%. Yearly subscriptions got 0%. Debt got 9%. Gas got 3%. Household got 7%. Me, I got 3%. Daughter got 4%. Son got 1%. Miscellaneous got 1%. Savings deposited got 1%. I do need to bump this up to at least 5%. Food out is 2%. Car wash, car accessories 1%. Tithing 1%. Savings spent 1%. Groceries 4%. So let's see. Our most that we spent was in our utilities and debt. Those tied this month with 9%. So that is a look at my September monthly overview. Everything that we did for the month of September is right here. So the next video you guys will be seeing is going to be October first week. We're going to set up first week, we're going to close out first week, and we're going to set up week 2 as well. So I would like to thank you all so much for joining me today in this budget with me, and until next time, you guys take care. Bye bye.